Okay, got another Mirror Images fragrance haul in, and I'm not going to rate or rank any of these because my first impressions of these are a lot different from what they're actually going to be, because several of the ones I've tested after a few weeks after I let them macerate, and they improved significantly, and some not as much. So this is just initial first impressions. I'll just kind of talk about the notes and how I feel about them, but I won't be giving a rating. But these I've already sampled them all a few times, and I've spent a little bit of time with them, and they're all impressive right out of the gate. Just some maybe I like a little better than others, and maybe some of that just due to the scent profile preferences I have. Okay, I'll start with some of the fragrance samples that Matt included with my order, and the first is Mango Mango, and this is a must order. I'm definitely getting a bigger bottle of this. It's a clone of Mango Thai Lime from Joe Loves. It's a blast of this just juicy photorealistic mango and with a little bit of lime mixed with a little bit of a mint mojito. It's a nuclear performance. Go easy on the sprays for this one, and no need for maceration here. I can't see how it's going to get any stronger or better. This is a fantastic fragrance. I'd say it's unisex, straight down the middle, and this is a must buy. This is awesome. Okay, this Red Blaze is Polo Red Extreme. It's got notes of coffee, citrus with warm and spicy woods. Be a good fall fragrance to me. I'll see how this macerates and sits, but it's pretty good right now. Okay, next is this Boardwalk, and this one's a little bit hard to explain. It's a blend of Afternoon Swim, Coney Island from Bond Number 9, Jimmy Choo Ice, and BR 540. It's real nice, fresh, sweet, like a citrusy snow cone, mango, guava, orange type of scent. It blends real nicely, and it's got this heavy base that it sits on too to give it some longevity once the fruit notes and the brightness burn off a little bit. And there's kind of like a fruit scent bubble that kind of changes over time. It's kind of hard to describe this one because there's a lot going on, but this is really nice. I can only imagine once it macerates a little longer what it's going to be. Okay, last up of the samples is this Azure Ember Fusion. It's a mix of Bleu de Chanel Parfum, Hawas, and BR 540 extrait. Very mass appealing. It's a nice citrus blue scent with some zing from that BR 540. This is like high-end designer or niche territory this thing ends up in. Quality level just seems really high for this. So if you're in the easygoing, mass-pleasing sense, this would be one for you. This is real easy to get along with, and I can't see nobody not liking this. Okay, we'll get into the 10 milliliters now, and these first handful, I'll wear all these in the spring probably, and I'm going to butcher the pronunciations here, but just bear with me on that. I got tsarina, which is Zurja Hokovaya Dama, which is like a real rare one you had to be in Russia to get from Zurjov. They like to do a lot of rarities, and it's got this soapy opening. It's floral, powdery, creamy, fresh and sweet. It's got a ton of notes. I think it's straight down the middle unisex, and it's very interesting and unique. And I really like this one. Get your nose on this one if you get a chance for something unique and different. Okay, next up is Irish Infusion. It's a clone of Trench from YSL. Its scent profile is woody, citrus, fresh, floral, and it's got this iris and neroli you pick up in the beginning, and it's got a little bit of powdery scent at the dry down too. It's unisex, maybe leans feminine slightly, really unique. Really like this one, and again, I'll probably wear this one in the spring. Okay, the next one I got here for you is the Sky Sailor. It's got the JPG Lamale Popeye Au Fresh and Pegasus. It's a real nice blend of these two. It goes together really nice. It's a real fresh scent. It's got like a burst of vanilla in the opening, and then it's kind of got a mint with it, and kind of like Orbit mint gum, like a vanilla creamy mint, and then there's sort of a powder in the dry down. Really unique blend here, and it's I highly recommend this one too if you're looking for something unique. This is just something different. I really don't have anything like this in my collection. Okay, up next is this kotohito. It's a blend of Jasada Ambassador, which I love, Byredo Bibliothèque, which I've never smelled, Lamelle Le Parfum, and Timbuktu, which I've never smelled. This is really nice blend. This is one of my favorites of this haul. It's really bright, fruity, woods, a lot going on. I'll probably wear this one in the spring too, and it's kind of hard to describe this one, but man, I really like this one. Like I said, this is one of my favorites from the haul. Definitely get your nose on this if this sounds like something of interest to you. Okay, next up is one I was real excited to get just because I'm the whole line I'm really familiar with, and this is this Gold Man, which is a Terry Mugler Amen Gold Edition. And yeah, I have spent a lot of time with the Amen line, and even the original Amen. I love it, and I even like all the clones of it. I have clones of it, and I like Killing Intoxicated too, because it's very similar. It's like a niche version of the Amen Mugler. So yeah, I like everything in that DNA. So I hadn't heard of this Gold Edition that he had, and I looked around and looked on for Granik and all that, and everybody on there was saying, a lot of the reviewers were saying, oh, this is just in a different gold container, like a limited edition of the original. But then I got to digging around a little bit more, and I seen people saying what I smell on this one. It's a real bright version of it, because the regular Amen's not very bright. I wouldn't say that at all, but this is bright. This is a brighter version of it. They've amped up some notes and toned down some to make a brighter version of it, and I really like this. This is really nice, and I'm gonna wear this in the spring, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of this or whatever. This is a really good find, and just something you're not gonna run into. If you're a fan of the Amen line, I mean, do yourself a favor and get this. This is really neat. Next up is this Tiger's Dark Forest. It's a blend of this dark rum, Cedrat Boisé, and Tigar. It's got this clean laundry scent, real boozy too. Well, the booze isn't like a alcohol booze. It's hard to describe. It's got a citrus scent. Like I said, it's really clean, and it has a real green feel to it mixed in too, which really makes this thing unique, and it's very mass appealing. I highly recommend this one. This one's very unique and just a great scent profile, and it's pretty amazing the way those fragrances blended together and came up with something like this. This is a really unique and well done fragrance. Highly recommend once again. Okay, next up is this Lemon Skies, which is Under the Lemon Tree by Mason Margiela. It's a citrus, green, aromatic with some woods and spices mixed in, perfectly unisex, straight down the middle. Real nice, uplifting, easygoing, dumb reach summer scent. If you're looking for something like that, this one's perfect. Not necessarily a whole lot going on here, but it's just easy to grab this one and put yourself in a good mood. Okay, next up is Dreaming of Citrus. And this is Immensité and Elysium combined. And I really like both of those. Real big fan of Elysium especially. And I think the Immensité is a little bit more prominent in this one, which that might be a good thing, because Elysium can take over a fragrance really easy. And it blends really nice. It's got this fresh, citrusy, like a creamy, like creamsicle, orange creamsicle type of note. Aromatic. This is definitely one of my favorites from the haul. Definitely in maybe the top one, if not in the top three. But there's three of them that really stood out to me, and this is one of them. Okay, next one up is this Summer Fever. It's a Door Hum Cologne 2022, Hanuman, and Chanel Arome Sport Extreme blend. Real nice, bright, soapy, aromatic. Blends well nicely. This is just like a super mass appealing scent. I don't see how anybody would ever not like this or be offended by this one. Okay, next up is this Deep Blue Island, which is his Blue Island rum, which is awesome. That's one of my favorites, not my favorite, but mixed with Virgin Island water. And who doesn't like Virgin Island water? So this is a really nice tropical fragrance. Real mass appealing, great, fresh, fruity, aquatic. This is a summer banger right here. Not sure that it's better than just a Blue Island rum, but it's right there with it. Just that Virgin Island water just gives a little bit more of a layer of coconut and a little bit of florals in it. And like I said, I'm not sure it's superior, but it's right there with it. And this should be like bottled. This is high-end designer level quality, and it just blends really nice. And man, whoever come up with the idea to blend this one is an absolute genius. Okay, my final thoughts are, this is another great haul. Matt continues to impress me. Beyond how great these fragrances are and how unique they are, he ships really fast, and they're always really well packed. They're overpacked. There's no way he's ever going to have a problem if he keeps packing like that. I mean, there's tight and bubble wrap upon bubble wrap, and yeah, I highly recommend this house. And you can reach out and talk to him. He'll answer your questions and stuff too. I mean, a lot of houses you're not going to be able to do that with. Most houses you can't. They're not going to answer you or get into it with you. So yeah, and nobody's coming up with some of these creative ideas too. I like blue fragrances a lot, and he's out here making a bunch of blue fragrances and a lot of freshies too. And so I'm into all that. I'm into all the stuff he's doing. He's just doing a really great job here. And it's just a really fun house, man. You got to try this house if you're into these clone houses. So anyways, if you made it this far, go ahead and like, subscribe and leave a comment if you would, because that helps my algorithm. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch.